and today I'm going to be talking to you about dry brushing, which is something that's been around for forever, and a lot of people do it already. And there's a couple of different methodologies out there and different focuses that people will use. So I wanted to talk about what I do or what I teach my patients to do. The first question, of course, is why do you want to dry brush? And this is really the main focus of it is for your skin health. The skin, we have to remember, is one of our major organs of detoxification. That's how we get a lot of the gunk out of our body. The liver is the other one. And so if the skin is working well at shedding things out through the sweat, then we can have a better system internally. Makes things a lot easier for our lymphatics to help keep things clean. And then also the specific movement and the direction that I encourage people to use the dry brush helps support and stimulate the lymphatic flow. If you're doing it too hard, you're going to be kind of squishing the vessels, so you want to do it nice and gentle, and that kind of helps get the movement going, because we always want to move in the same direction to support that lymphatic flow. But again, the main focus is really on the skin health. So what makes a good dry brush? We sell these here at the clinic, and I like them because they have the little handle on them. There are ones that you can get at stores that have long handles for reaching the back. I don't worry so much about the back because really my main focus is the major pathways of the body, which are all on the front. So, you just get what you can of the back, whatever you can reach easily. It's really about making things comfortable for yourself. And I like having this little handle because it really helps me feel like I have very good control over my pressure. When it's the long handle brushes, I feel like I have less control. And so I like something that is just handheld that I can manipulate that way. You want to have it be natural boar bristle brushes and not too firm. It should not feel really hard and stiff. It should be just kind of a nice balance, not too soft and fluffy, but just kind of that right balance. Then the question is, how do you do it? First is to keep the pressure light. You really just want it to be a gentle brushing, just a contact almost. So you should not be digging in and really, you might be a little bit pink, but you should not be bright red when you finish this. It should not be irritating. It should not be painful. This should just feel kind of good and just a little bit stimulating on the skin. I always teach people to go up towards the collarbones. You'll sometimes hear people talk about going towards the heart, which is a nice, metaphor for it, but really the structure lymphatically that you're going for, right under the collarbones. So I always keep my aim and my focus moving towards that area. So I'll start with the legs or with the arms and just gentle strokes. You don't have to try to do the whole length all at once. Just a gentle movement, always keeping that movement coming up towards the collarbones, coming up the sides. Obviously, I'm doing it over my skin because I'm on video. When you're doing this at home, or I'm doing it over my clothes, when you're doing it at home, you obviously want to be doing it on the skin. So you just kind of keep it going up, up the midline, up the abdomen, up the legs, whatever you can reach at the back, kind of coming in towards an angle towards the front is really good for going on the back. Precautions you want to be aware of. Don't do this over broken skin or in a rash or otherwise irritated skin. Makes sense. You don't want to go over the genitals. And then ladies, I usually tell people to avoid the breast tissue directly, but I do go up the sternum and then kind of up the sides as well. But boar bristle brushes, they're just, the breast tissue is too delicate for this. Same for the face and the neck. This bristle is just, too rough for that delicate skin. Some people will use a really light loofah, a very gentle loofah that's designed for face cleansing, and you can do that to dry brush. And then if you're wanting to do that for your face or neck, again, you're going to be coming down actually because you want to be coming towards the collarbones. So that's kind of your basic precautions, areas to avoid. So it's really just this super light, super gentle sort of thing through the whole body, whatever you can access. Then after you've gone through this, and if you're doing it in winter, which is probably when I do it the most, you're really going to notice that the dead skin is really going to be coming off. It's kind of gross actually. But it really kind of helps exfoliate, and that's what we want because we want to have that the fresh, clean skin underneath exposed so that it can be functioning well for getting the detox going on. So then after you've done your dry brushing over your skin, then you want to get right into the shower and get all that gunk that you just loosened up cleansed off. And you should not do too hot of a shower. It should be more of a gentle warm shower, but not too hot, because that's not really good for the skin. Hot showers can be really drying for the skin, so you want to have it be warm, tepid warm, but not scalding hot. That's not so great for the skin. And then that just kind of helps cleanse everything out, helps support your body that way, because that gets your skin clean and working well. And then you do want to clean your brush occasionally. It's really easy to do because you think about it, okay, it's boar bristles, it's hair. So I use a shampoo, and I'll just, put a little water in my sink, and then warm water and a little squeeze of shampoo, and I just kind of rub the shampoo into the bristles, rinse it off, and then I dry it actually like this on a towel. I'll fold up a towel, set it on the counter, and then put my brush bristles down, because you don't want the water to be soaking into the wood and splitting it. So you want to kind of dry it bristles down until it's thoroughly dry. But just think of the bristles as hair. So just a gentle shampoo works just fine. So that's it. Super easy, super basic, nice way to help support your body and help kind of as a supplement to the lymph flow exercises that I covered back in end of March, early April. It's kind of a nice way to sort of finish the process. So if you do your lymph flow exercises when you wake up in the morning and get kind of going, and then you can dry brush and get right in the shower, it can really help kind of give you that waking up lift for the day. So please like and share the video for those that you know who might find it beneficial, and we'll hope to see you again soon.